Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, understanding the optimal timing for planting strawberries is essential for a successful harvest. In this video, we'll explore the best seasons for planting strawberries along with helpful tips to ensure your strawberry plants thrive in your garden. So let's dive in and learn when is the best time to plant strawberries for your specific growing conditions. When it comes to planting strawberries, timing is key. Understanding the best seasons for planting can significantly impact the success of your strawberry crop. Generally, there are two main seasons for planting strawberries, spring and fall. In many regions, spring is the preferred time to plant strawberries. This is especially true in cooler climates where strawberries are typically grown as annuals. Planting in the spring allows the strawberry plants to establish themselves during the cooler months and develop strong root systems before the hot summer temperatures arrive. Spring planting also aligns with the natural growth cycle of strawberries. As temperatures warm up, strawberry plants become more active, making it an ideal time for them to start growing. By planting in the spring, you give your strawberry plants the best chance to flourish and produce a bountiful harvest later in the season. However, in some areas with milder climates, fall planting can also be a viable option. Fall planting takes advantage of the cooler weather and ample rainfall that often occurs during this time of year. Planting strawberries in the fall allows the plants to establish roots before winter sets in, giving them a head start when spring arrives. The choice between spring and fall planting ultimately depends on your specific climate and growing conditions. In regions with harsh winters, spring planting may be the only option to ensure the survival of your strawberry plants. Conversely, in areas with mild winters and hot summers, fall planting could be a better choice to avoid the stress of summer heat on young plants. Additionally, it's essential to consider the specific variety of strawberries you're planting. Some varieties are better suited to spring planting, while others may perform better with fall planting. Researching the recommended planting times for the specific strawberry variety you're growing can help you make an informed decision. When preparing to plant strawberries in the spring, it's essential to take several factors into account to ensure the best possible growth and productivity. One crucial consideration is soil temperature, as strawberries thrive in soil temperatures ranging from 55 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, or 13 to 24 degrees Celsius for optimal root development. Monitoring soil temperature with a thermometer helps determine the right time for planting. Another factor to consider is the risk of late frosts, which can pose a threat to newly planted strawberries. To protect young plants from frost damage, consider using row covers or frost blankets during cold nights, especially in regions prone to temperature fluctuations. Additionally, planting strawberries in raised beds can enhance drainage and reduce frost risks. Proper soil preparation is essential for spring-planted strawberries. Begin by testing the soil pH and adjusting it to a slightly acidic level between 5.5 and 6.5, as strawberries prefer acidic soil conditions. Incorporating organic matter, such as compost or well-rotted manure, into the soil improves soil structure and fertility, creating an optimal growing environment for strawberries. When selecting varieties for spring planting, consider factors such as climate and growing conditions. Some varieties are better suited to cooler spring temperatures, while others thrive in warmer climates. Researching and choosing varieties adapted to your region increases the likelihood of a successful harvest. Watering and mulching are critical practices for spring-planted strawberries. Ensure newly planted strawberries receive sufficient water to keep the soil consistently moist but not waterlogged. Mulching around the plants helps retain soil moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature, promoting healthy growth. Finally, disease prevention is essential for spring-planted strawberries. They are susceptible to various fungal infections, such as gray mold and root rot. Practicing good sanitation, removing diseased plant material, and maintaining proper plant spacing to allow for air circulation can help prevent disease outbreaks. Consider using disease-resistant varieties and applying organic fungicides preventively to protect your strawberry plants. By considering these factors and implementing appropriate measures, you can successfully plant strawberries in the spring and enjoy a plentiful harvest later in the season. When planning to plant strawberries in the fall, timing is crucial for maximizing growth and fruit production. Fall planting offers several advantages, including establishing strong root systems before winter dormancy and enabling earlier fruiting the following spring. However, several factors must be considered to ensure successful fall planting of strawberries. One of the primary considerations for fall planting is selecting the appropriate timing based on your region's climate and frost dates. In cooler climates, it's essential to plant strawberries early enough in the fall to allow sufficient time for root establishment before the onset of winter frosts. Aim to plant strawberries at least 6 to 8 weeks before the average first frost date in your area to provide ample time for the plants to establish themselves. Another timing consideration is the maturity of strawberry plants at the time of planting. Fall planted strawberries should ideally be dormant or in a semi-dormant state when planted to minimize transplant shock and encourage strong root growth. Purchase dormant bare root or container-grown strawberry plants from reputable nurseries or garden centers for fall planting. Soil temperature is another critical factor to consider when planting strawberries in the fall. While strawberries prefer cooler temperatures for root development, excessively cold soil can hinder growth and establishment. Aim to plant strawberries when soil temperatures are consistently above 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius to ensure optimal root growth without exposing the plants to freezing temperatures. In addition to soil temperature, soil moisture is essential for fall planted strawberries. Ensure the planting site is well drained and adequately irrigated to provide consistent moisture to newly planted strawberries. Water newly planted strawberries deeply immediately after planting to settle the soil around the roots and encourage establishment. Fall planted strawberries may benefit from additional protection against harsh winter weather conditions. Consider using row covers, frost blankets, or mulch to insulate the plants and protect them from freezing temperatures and frost damage. Mulching around the plants also helps regulate soil temperature, retain moisture, and suppress weeds, enhancing the overall health and vigor of the strawberry plants. Preparing the planting site is a crucial step in ensuring the success of fall planted strawberries. Proper soil preparation and site selection lay the foundation for healthy plant growth and abundant fruit production. Here are some essential considerations when preparing the planting site for fall planted strawberries. Before planting strawberries, conduct a soil test to assess the soil's pH level and nutrient content. Strawberries prefer slightly acidic soil with a pH range between 5.5 and 6.5. Amend the soil as needed based on the soil test results to adjust pH levels and provide essential nutrients for plant growth. Choose a planting site that receives full sun for at least 6 to 8 hours per day. Adequate sunlight is essential for promoting robust growth and maximizing fruit production in strawberries. Avoid planting strawberries in low-lying areas prone to frost pockets or poor drainage, as excessive moisture can lead to root rot and other diseases. Prepare the planting area by removing any existing vegetation, such as weeds or grass, to prevent competition for nutrients and space. Loosen the soil to a depth of 8 to 10 inches using a garden fork or tiller, breaking up any compacted soil and incorporating organic matter such as compost or aged manure to improve soil structure and fertility. Plan the planting layout to provide adequate spacing between strawberry plants for optimal growth and airflow. Space strawberry plants 12 to 18 inches apart. In rows, spaced 24 to 36 inches apart, depending on the variety and growth habit. Consider planting strawberries in raised beds or mounded rows to improve drainage and soil aeration. When planting strawberries, ensure the crown, the point where the stems meet the roots, is level with the soil surface. Planting too deep can lead to crown rot, while planting too shallow may expose the roots and lead to dehydration. Gently firm the soil around the roots after planting to eliminate air pockets and provide stability. Apply a layer of organic mulch, such as straw or pine needles, around the base of the strawberry plants to conserve moisture, suppress weeds, and moderate soil temperature. Mulching also helps prevent soil splashing onto the fruit, reducing the risk of fungal diseases and keeping the berries clean and dry. After planting, thoroughly water the strawberry plants to settle the soil and ensure adequate moisture for root establishment. Provide regular irrigation during the fall season, especially during dry spells, to keep the soil consistently moist but not waterlogged. Avoid overhead watering, as wet foliage increases the risk of foliar diseases. Once fall-planted strawberries are established, it's essential to provide proper care and maintenance to promote vigorous growth, minimize pest and disease issues, and maximize fruit production. Here are some key aspects of caring for fall-planted strawberries. Fertilize fall-planted strawberries in early spring before new growth begins. Use a balanced fertilizer formulated for fruit-bearing plants, applying it according to package instructions. Avoid over-fertilizing, as excessive nitrogen can promote lush foliage growth at the expense of fruit production. Maintain consistent soil moisture levels throughout the growing season to ensure healthy strawberry plants and high-quality fruit. Water deeply and thoroughly whenever the top inch of soil feels dry, providing approximately 1 to 1.5 inches of water per week, including rainfall. Avoid overhead watering to minimize foliage wetness and reduce the risk of fungal diseases. Keep the planting area free from weeds that compete with strawberry plants for nutrients, water, and sunlight. Regularly remove weeds by hand or use mulch to suppress weed growth. Be cautious when using herbicides near strawberries, as some products may damage or kill the plants. Maintain a layer of organic mulch, such as straw, shredded leaves, or pine needles, around the base of the strawberry plants to conserve moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Renew the mulch as needed to maintain a depth of 2 to 4 inches throughout the growing season. Strawberry plants produce runners, or long trailing stems, that can root and form new plants if left unchecked. To prevent overcrowding and maintain plant vigor, periodically remove excess runners by snipping them off at the base using clean pruning shears. Focus on retaining the healthiest runners for propagation or to replace aging plants. Monitor fall-planted strawberries regularly for signs of pest infestations, such as aphids, spider mites, and slugs, as well as common diseases like powdery mildew and gray mold, botrytis. Practice good garden hygiene, such as removing diseased plant debris promptly, and consider using organic pest control methods as needed. Protect ripening strawberries from birds and other wildlife by covering the plants with bird netting or floating row covers. Secure the netting or covers over the plants to prevent access to the fruit while still allowing sunlight, air, and pollinators to reach the plants. In regions with cold winters, provide winter protection for fall-planted strawberries to insulate the plants and prevent frost damage. Apply a thick layer of straw or pine boughs over the strawberry plants after the first hard frost, leaving the foliage exposed. Remove the winter mulch in early spring before new growth emerges. By implementing proper care and maintenance practices, including fertilization, watering, weed control, mulching, pruning runners, pest and disease management, netting for bird protection, and winter protection, gardeners can ensure healthy, productive fall-planted strawberries and enjoy a bountiful harvest of sweet, juicy fruit. Regular attention to these tasks throughout the growing season helps maintain plant health, extend the productive lifespan of the strawberry patch, and maximize overall yield. Growing strawberries in the fall can be a rewarding experience, offering a delicious harvest of sweet, juicy fruit well into the following year. By selecting the right varieties, planting at the appropriate time, providing proper care and maintenance, and protecting plants from pests and diseases, gardeners can enjoy an abundant supply of homegrown strawberries. With attention to detail and a little patience, fall-planted strawberries can thrive and provide flavorful berries for years to come.